Now, I've worked on a lot of backpack blowers, okay? Love Echo. Echo's my favorite. I really do love them. This one here is the one that I used to sell at Home Depot, Lowe's, the 403T. It's about 25 years old. And, you know, guy said it wouldn't start, had it given to him, and probably one of the easiest repairs I've ever had. First thing I did was I looked at the air filter. Yeah, broken on top, saturated with oil. I mean, tons of oil and fuel in there. So basically, I changed the air filter, and it still didn't want to start great. So what I do is I take off the limiter caps. All you EPA guys, close your ears. I take off the limiter caps, and I turn out the low speed screw about a half a turn, the high speed screw about half a turn, and they run great. So let me bring it out here and show you. Yeah, those limiter caps with this ethanol fuel that we got, this garbage fuel, you know, you really got to be able to adjust these things, and those limiter caps just don't let you do it. All right, so let me turn the kill switch off. Let me get you situated where you can see this thing. Let's see. Can I get you where you can see it? Let's see if I can get up. If I can get you in there. Yeah, there you go. All right, let's start her up. Choke is off. Let's just pull her. Ready? Stroking a little bit, so I gave it a little less fuel. Let's see if it stays not four-stroking. All right, let's see if she starts right back up, which she should. Ready? So the air filter, no brainer. I had one for my 580T, same air filter, so I changed that out. Plug looked good, fuel filter, everything looked good, so I didn't touch it. He got it for free. He's a landscaper, he uses it as backup, and he couldn't use it because it wouldn't start. But the limiter screws, that was one thing. You really got to be able to adjust these carburetors, because with that limiter screw in there, basically I did a half turn open on the low because it didn't want to start where it was, so about a half a turn and a little bit richer on the low speed, and it was fine. The high speed, I opened it about 3/4 of a turn, and just now I closed it about 1/4 of a turn, so it's about half a turn that I needed to open it back up, give it a little bit more fuel. I warmed them up. I absolutely let this thing warm up, and after it's warm, and I know it's warm, then I'll do my adjustments. I had it running for, about a minute or so before. It wasn't really warm. Now that it's heat soaked and I started it, you could tell I had to lean it out a little bit. It was running a little bit rich. So, but remember too, he's got, how old is the mix in here? I don't know, okay? He may call me back in a week and say, Kenny, I went through that tank of fuel and I put fresh mix in and now it doesn't seem to run right. Well, you may need to readjust that mixture screw. So I tell my customers, usually I'll say, fill it up with your mix and I'll adjust it for your mix, because my mix is not like your mix, it's not like anybody else's, not like the pre-bought, so it could be different. So make sure when you're working on these things, either use the same fuel as a customer uses, have him bring some for you, or give him some true fuel or whatever, so you know you're consistent. And that way, he won't call you back a week later and say, hey, I put new fuel in it, it's not running right. So, simple fix. Air filter, carb adjustment, he's good to go. All right, guys, that's it for now. We'll talk to you soon.